I've been a DoorDash driver since 2020, and over the last 4 years, I've seen a lot of things change. The platform isn't even the same anymore. Sure, the concept is the same, accept an order, pick up the food, and drop off the food. But now there's a long list of programs that you need to be in and criteria that you need to meet just to be on the same playing field as everyone else. To combat this, I've applied and joined other food delivery apps along the way, like Grubhub and Uber Eats, to supplement the constant drop in DoorDash's pay. With this in mind, how much money can be made with food delivery in 2024? Well, I'm going to show you by working a full-time week and breaking down all my earnings and expenses. Bro, this is DoorDash now. My very first order was going to a closed store. It was a Wendy's that is not open. Wendy's, you suck. Some things never change. In 2024, my strategy is a little different than it was in the past. I now do what I call pay mode toggling, where given the time of day and the demand for orders in my area, I'll switch between earn per offer and earn by time based on what's going to make me more money at that given moment. And I'll show you what that looks like. Normally, in the morning before 11 a.m., I'll do earn by time. During lunch, I'll do earn per offer. From 2 to 5 p.m., I'll do earn by time, and dinner shift, I swap back to earn per offer. Basically, when things are slow, I use earn by time to minimize my downtime, and I usually make about the same per hour. Earn by time just has me driving more miles. I actually just hit 100,000 on my Corolla, which is crazy because I started driving this car when it only had 40 miles. Like, literally 40, not 40,000. Banger after banger, my first 5 hours of day one, which happened to be on a Friday. I know it's confusing, but it was going really well. I am 5 hours in. I actually just hit $100. I think I'm at like 101.50. I'm happy with these results. At the end of the day, I'm bringing people food. All right, we're seeming to have some DoorDash app issues, unfortunately, but that's just part of the game. Fast forward a few hours, and at 6 p.m., it was time to make a bag. I felt like I was part of a music video in the hood with all the high-paying offers I was getting. Day 2 was much of the same, although I exclusively used earn per order. I just felt really high energy on my coffee, and I knew that I could get orders done faster than the speed of sound. Yeah, that was weird. It's now dinner shift on night number 2. I did just get a Popeyes order. Let's go ahead and check this. Oh, it's a stack. We don't do stacks around here, boys. I'm getting that midday crash a little late. It's 5 p.m. and I am tired. I'm gonna roll down the windows because when it's freezing balls outside, it actually helps to get some cold air in here, wake me up. Listen, I love Ohio, don't get me wrong. Born and raised here, wouldn't trade it for the world, but the weather, I gotta admit, is ass. Popeyes. I'm gonna take this. I just said stacks are ass. Okay, this is 3 orders. It's been a very long time since I've seen this. But for $22.50, I'll take this. Now, I think 2 of them are going to the same customer, which makes it much easier. Obviously, I really only have to go to 2 different people. So I made it here at Popeyes. It's 5:42. Let's see how long this wait is. 5:48. Surprisingly, it only took 6 minutes. I am very surprised. That's so generous. I'm like blown away. Now, yes, the base pay, not very good, but the tips, extremely generous. The customers really made up for that. Now, when we're talking about generosity, the next order I received, not as nice. $3.50, not really feeling that one. I don't mind sitting here waiting. Not even 5 minutes later. I think it was maybe 2-3 minutes later. I got this right here. Like, this is crazy. Like, Andrew, I want to give you a hug. But little did I know that something bad was about to happen. As I was walking to the customer's door, I lift their food out of my hot bag and the bag completely gave out from the bottom. Bro, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but the whole bottom of the bag came out from under. Bro, look at this. Nothing spilled, luckily, but the whole bottom just came from out. I really wish I could have recorded the customer's reaction because he was the most patient and understanding customer that I could have dealt with, and I was still able to give him all of his food. Every single order after this incident was high paying, and I finished the second night doing really well. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today. I made $182.72, and thanks to today's sponsor Everlance, I can see that I drove 145.7 miles, which means I can deduct about $101 off of my earnings for my taxes. It's no surprise that most of my income comes from content creation and gig work, and I'm gonna keep it 100. When it comes around tax time, I'm usually very unprepared. Like, that's an understatement. I always end up having to scramble to try to find out how many miles I drove, but then I don't even know how many of those miles I can write off because how many were personal, how many were work related. I have no idea. So let me show you guys Everlance. Everlance uses your GPS to automatically and accurately track your work miles. You simply just classify your work trips with a swipe and watch your tax write-offs go up. Of the over 3 million users, the average user finds $6,500 in tax deductions per year. The best part is that it works for all apps, so I can still do Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart on top of DoorDash, and it'll accurately track all my trips. But even if you are a content creator, a dog walker, or an OnlyFans model, you're probably missing out on thousands of dollars if you're not tracking your mileage and expenses. Let's all collectively stop overpaying on taxes and download the Everlance app today using either my pinned comment or the link in the description. Thanks again to Everlance for sponsoring today's video. And on that note, I will see you guys in the morning. Day 3 of the week was pretty uneventful. At this point, I gave up Earn by Time entirely for the rest of the week as I just didn't feel like delivering no-tip orders. I don't know, it might have helped me in the morning to use Earn by Time, but in the afternoon I would have never seen orders like these on Earn by Time, so I guess it worked out. I was extremely tired most of the day and clocked out at 7 p.m. making only $98.34. That's really the best part of being a DoorDash driver is saying, yeah, I don't want to work right now, and there's no awkward conversation with your boss, there's no lying about being sick, there's no doctor's note. You can simply just go home at any time. So I did. All right, someone dropped an absolute load of Chipotle napkins next to my car, okay? All right guys, first order, as you see there, we're starting off with Instacart because I got this banger bonus. I actually don't know if it's that good, but it's a bonus. So I'm gonna try to do 5 Instacart orders today to get that guaranteed $66. As you guys know, I was doing Instacart when I was deactivated from DoorDash, so I do have some experience. That's not to say I'm good, I just have some experience. So yeah, I'm gonna go drop this order off. Instacart is just DoorDash with extra steps. Some people don't like that they have to run around the store and shop for the items for their customers, which is fair. I just think it's a nice break to get away from traffic for a bit. Insert joke about Asian woman. Wait, I wasn't supposed to read. Next Instacart order is back at this Kroger. Most of them are gonna be this Kroger right here. I don't know, it's just busy. So anyways, I'm gonna go do this. Next offer, guys, back at the same Kroger, of course, but this one has some alcohol in it, so I'm bringing my man, I don't know his name, we'll call him Joe. I'm bringing my man Joe a pack of Coors Light. Joe is getting turned tonight, but he tipped me $4, so I'm gonna help a man out. My man Joe really out here living his best life, and I have to respect it. I delivered the order, and he tipped me $5 in cash, but maybe not for the reason you'd expect. I just delivered to this older gentleman, right? And I'm wearing Crocs. It's just a Croc kind of day. And the guy goes, "Good morning, I see you're wearing Crocs," or whatever they call them. But then he proceeded to give me $5 cash. I'm not saying the Crocs did it for me, but what if they did? Did I just discover a new OP strategy? I came home to put together my new stand-up desk that came in the mail, and I'm not much of a handyman, but I figured it out. Finished it. I'm not usually good at building stuff. I'm very proud of it. Also, we have a little emoji here with some money because, you know, I'm all about getting that money. And coming back out needing just 2 more orders on Instacart to meet the bonus, it felt like forever. So while I waited to get anything on Instacart, I did some DoorDash in the meantime. I thought for sure I was banned on Instacart based on how long it took me to get my next offer. It's now 7 p.m., but sure enough, I did get it, so I'm not banned. I thought I was instead in Walmart when doing this order based on the baby that wouldn't stop crying. I was confused if maybe his parents were using a torture device of some sort on him, but maybe he also shit his diaper. I have no idea, but it wasn't really my business. All right guys, last order of this bonus right here is going to be CVS, as you can see on screen. I'm about a mile away, we're not there yet. But trust me, I'm actually driving to a CVS. Look, the light's green, let's go. Here's me finishing my last Instacart order, trying to pay for it with my DoorDash red card because I'm a moron. It's been so long since I've done Instacart. I'm sitting there, I'm like, why isn't it working? Maybe, just maybe, I'm using the wrong card. All right, whatever. This will probably be my last Instacart order of the week. I'm so bad at this. Let me go drop this off and we'll see the bonus. Sweet, so the bonus gave me an additional $37.92, which means I made $91.44 plus my $5 in cash on Instacart. I completed the day making $155.44, putting my total at $613.26. I'll admit, the last 3 days of the week, I did a pretty poor job of making sure to film everything. I got busy with other work, but I still wanted to make sure that I got a 40-hour weekend for you guys. I worked roughly 4 hours on each day, so day 5, day 6, and day 7, making a pretty good amount on each day, minus day 7. The last day of the week, I worked 4 hours and made $40 for my time, and kind of went home feeling like a loser. That was yesterday. I still have not recovered. Terminator here. I have the glasses. I'm from the future. I am now in 2036, where DoorDash has lowered their pay to 2 cents per order. I do have my magic weapon. Not my penis, it's my Starbucks coffee. So this should really help. For the grand total, I made $825.80 on DoorDash, and this does include some Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Instacart, like I said, but this was mostly DoorDash. And thanks to the Everlance app, I know that I drove 541.4 miles, which is actually very low, meaning I made quite a bit for the miles I drove. This means that I could write off $362.74 off of my taxes, so paying out roughly 30% of the remaining amount after taxes comes out to a tax payout of $138.91. So I just bought the government a fucking Fitbit, and my gas cost was roughly $60. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. As you guys know, over the last 6 months, I've been putting more time into my other channel where I'm doing more fitness and food related content. So if you guys are interested in that, it's right there. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Dash on.